because I think this might be a bit of a problem job. Right, it's ringing there. Why? Shouldn't be, should it? What the hell? God damn, man. I can tell this is not a very good job. What you need to do is to rewire this properly, but how are you going to do that in this place? How are you going to do it? Hi there, Delroy here from Eastway. Off to a job where, alright, the client phoned me up last night because he's lost power. Something tripped. What he's got is a split board. I asked him to video call me and I help him to get most of the power on. It's a circuit to do with their bedroom sockets and shower or something like that. I'm going down this morning to have a look at it, see if I can sort it out for them. This section and up above, the bedroom above, that's not working. So it's the sockets. Are the lights working upstairs?
No.
Oh, no light. Oh, okay.
Let me, no, the lights, yes, hold on. Yeah. So the lights, okay, so the lights works. Yeah, this one works.
Yeah.
But what doesn't work, this one, it doesn't work.
The socket, yeah?
The one, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay.
This one also doesn't work.
Right. And you said the shower?
The shower, I mean, the water is flowing.
Oh, but it's not electric though, the water, the shower.
The shower is gas.
Yeah.
It's gas.
So that.
But
okay.
the shower, so the water is coming up. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, the shower works.
Yeah. Oh, I thought.
It's gas.
Yeah. Okay, it's on the boiler.
The light here is not working.
Oh, it's just the lights. Okay.
And also this one, I'm sure this one also does work.
Oh, the shaver point.
Yeah.
Because that was taken from where?
Yeah. Also this one is not working. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm sure also this one is not working.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. This one also is not working.
That's the one we sussed out last night that was causing the problem. That's the ring circuit there. Turned off. So you always check this in a socket that you know is working before you check it in one that you're not sure. So, right, so that's definitely off. This looks a bit dodgy, this screw. That's what it's like in there. Okay, these ones are short. Right, these are very short, no slack on them. That's the blue for it, I'm thinking. I'm not sure, because you got 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you got a ring. $250. Still having trouble with this tester a bit. Okay, so that's the problem. That's one problem there. Okay, cool. I was getting worried a bit. So we see that's taking so long to go across. That's right there. Okay, that's the bad one. This is my good one. Let's see what I'm getting. Okay. That's a bad one. Right. So we know that's a good one. Calling the gang. Right, so this one here is a circuit. surprised if this is the first leg from the fuse board. Okay. So short. Okay. Right. So that's a good one. Good one. Cool. This should be a bad one. Oh. Okay. That's all right. Okay. Right, so I'm not sure what's going on here because so I separated at the fuse board, found one leg that was down, other leg that was good. So I'm thinking the leg that's connected in the socket, that's the good leg. So I'm thinking, right, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to test the other two legs and I should find a faulty leg there. Because remember, the good leg's connected at the fuse board, bad leg is disconnected, but it's still connected to the rest of the sockets up to here. It should be. So I should have got a fault on one of these legs, but I didn't. So I went upstairs now and checked one of those, and I'm getting a fault on one of them legs. So I'm slightly confused. Or am I looking at it the wrong way? I don't know. Right, so that's a dodgy leg. I think that's going back to the fuse board. I've done some checking at the fuse board before and I thought it was clear, but I obviously made a mistake. Maybe I didn't have this meter switched on properly. But still fault at the fuse board, fault here. In that utility room, all the cables in there come up as clear. So what I'm going to do is reconnect them. But you know what? So this one was the first one I disconnected and tested, and I found the good leg here. So like I said, when I tested these, I expected to find one of these bad, but that one I disconnected in the bedroom, it wasn't connected properly. The live was loose. I didn't even have to turn the screw, and it was already loose. So what I'm thinking is there wasn't a good enough connection to show me for one of these to link with it to show that it was dead. So what I'm thinking now, if I reconnect this one properly and then switch on, I think all upstairs, if I'm right, all upstairs should be live apart from that one leg. I'm hoping that one goes back to the fuse board, because if it does, that's cushy. All over the place. Sparky. I made the flipping rookie mistake, because when you're fault finding on the ring or lights, whatever, I think one of the first things to do is disconnect all the spurs or turn them off or take out the fuse of any spur unit, because it could be whatever that's spurring to, could be a faulty piece of equipment or something. So I think you should do that first. Switch off all the spurs and then do your test and see what happens then, because that will save you a bit of time if it's just a faulty bit of equipment. See what happens now. Right, that's good. So now, hopefully, all the sockets upstairs are on. Yeah, this one's not working. So, you know what, I didn't check to see if it was a ring. It might not even be a ring. It might just be, says ring. Might be just two circuits connected together. So, That one I'm still getting a fault. That's coming up as a fault, so I wanted to avoid doing that because it's connected to glass and all that business. I didn't really want to do that, but I may have to. That's only got one cable in, so obviously I wouldn't be surprised there's bloody joints under the flooring or anything like that. Would not surprise me. Ring circuits are usually the easiest to sort out. This one's a little bit of a problem. Right, update. So, right, what I found out now. This is the faulty leg. It goes back to the fuse board. Done it with the old Wonder lead, okay? So that goes back to the fuse board. If it goes somewhere else before it goes back to the fuse board, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So it comes there. It comes from there over to here, over to these two, and then over to there, right? And then the good leg goes to there, right? But when I switched it on, oh yeah, good leg go to there, yeah. So, yeah, one good leg goes from here over to there. The other leg goes from here over to, don't know where it goes. The bad leg goes to those two and that one. So what I really need to do is disconnect them and find out where that actually goes to. Yeah. Oh my days. Aggravation. Right, update. That still got a dead short on it, phase to earth, right? And when I Wonder lead it, came over to here, and there's a fault on it here as well, phase to earth. This one goes to here, but I can't find one that goes over to there. No, I can't get any continuity from here to there. But remember, when I had it all connected, but that one there was disconnected, and I bailed it out. It went from there. It sounded here, there, and over there. But now it's disconnected. I only get it sounding here. And then I know one goes from here to here. I'm assuming one goes from here over to there, but I can't find it. So, can't get any power up here. I don't know how you're going to rewire that. This good one went to one side of the bed where there's only one cable. This one measured that at the two spurs and the one on the other side of the bed. I mean, bailed out. But now I've disconnected the two spurs, the feed. I'm not getting any continuity there. So there must be a joint somewhere. Oh, it's a joke. That's the trouble. You see, these people who do these jobs, they do it, and it's all nice when they've set it up and it's working. But when there's a fault, that's when the problem comes in. Just do the job conventionally and everything will be sweet. Jeez, okay. So, right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to reconnect it because I can't get any power up here. Can't get any power up here at all. That circuit's not a ring. One leg comes over to here, and I think the reason why they've got three is there's a socket. This is a radial, and I think the other leg must come down to do the washing machine. And you've got this stuff in here, the boiler. Don't think this spur does anything because it's not connected, and the fuse is out. That one there is for the boiler. This was tripping. I tidied everything up and was connected everything back. We're getting ready to go, and I noticed it was down. And every time you switch it up, it wouldn't stay up. It just kept tripping. So, I don't know. Kept tripping, so I don't know if something's wrong. Right, that's staying up now. Fine. This was the dodgy circuit, but I've separated the two dodgy cables. Fine. Okay. Right, right, Veronica,
Yeah.
do you want to try your washing machine, please?
Yeah.
I went in there, got on with it, but it didn't go that well. Oh man, because in the bedroom there, I was just going over with the client how they got. I think I don't think the cables go underneath the floorboard. I think they go up and over the ceiling. But what I think the problem is, the sparkies that done the wiring for the shower, because you've got a fan and you've got light and then you've got the shaver on those two spurs. They've cut into the original circuit, I'm sure of that, and that's where the problem is, because you've got cable from the fuse board to the bedroom, it's got a fault on, and then there's a cable at one of those spurs that's got a fault on. I can't distinguish which one goes back to the fuse board because they both show a fault. So it's not like I could disconnect one and then say, all right, that one's going there, that one's going there. There's got to be a joint somewhere. I spent ages going it over with the client, and so he's saying, what are we going to do then if you can't get it? I said, well, let's just, the worst case scenario is that the cable back to the fuse board is dodgy. If it's the cable, what I think they've done a joint somewhere, that's still aggravation, but that's more quicker to solve. So when they get me back there, if they get me back there, we'll have a look at it then. Okay, nice one. Thanks for watching. Hi dear, Delwa here again from Eastway. I'm going back on the job I was on a couple of days back, where I was trying to sort out a ring circuit, fault on a ring circuit, which actually wasn't a ring. It was two radials connected to the same MCB. Now I sorted out one half of it, the utility room and all that, get their boiler on and everything. That's all good. But the part in the bedroom was an aggravation because there was a faulty cable from the fuse board to the, I think it's the first point. But then the fault was at another point. So I don't know which one goes back to the fuse board. So when I go there today, first thing I'm going to do is strip out that bedroom, all the sockets, get them all out and try and find each cable, which I was trying to do the other day, but it was aggravation. It was aggravation. So we'll see what happens, because I think this might be a bit of a problem job to do the repair. If the cable from the fuse board is faulty, that is a long run, that is a nightmare. Don't know how you're going to get it upstairs. That's not a good thing. So I'm praying that the fault is not on that cable. Anyway, I'll get in there, get on with it and see how it goes. Right, so I've stripped out, disconnected all the cables. I haven't done that yet because all this stuff in here is connected to that circuit as well. And what I didn't know, I found out, the client showed me that at the end of the first day when I came here. You got this here, and there's several of these. These are the cables here. So they go up, because look, I don't know if I showed the other day, but look at these aren't ordinary floorboards, right? And I think they're sitting on concrete anyway, so they wouldn't have gone underneath the floorboards. So they've gone up. So it's how they got over to here. That's the thing. You've got there and disconnected there. So what I'm going to go through now, is go through and see if I can sort out exactly what goes where and exactly which cable is faulty. So what I'll do, I'm going to start from the fuse board. I'm going to go and connect live and neutral together and come and test and see where it rings. That's not what I experienced the other day. Let's see what we got here. I reckon if it's not that one over there, I'm thinking it's going to be one of these two. Alright, it's not one of them. Alright, there you go. Why didn't that ring first? I don't trust this tester. Right, so that's it there. But did you see me test and it didn't ring first time? So what I want to do, I want to make 100% sure that it's not ringing anywhere else. Well, it shouldn't be, because it's not connected. It shouldn't be. It's not right. Right. Okay. So that's good. All right. So that's cool. So what I'm going to do, everything's disconnected. Once I can ensure that it's not ringing anywhere else, then I can do an insulation resistance test to find out if the fault is on that one. Pray it's not. It's not ringing there. It's not ringing there. Only one place to ring. And it shouldn't be ringing here. Right, it's ringing there. Why? Shouldn't be, should it? What the hell? So it's ringing there and ringing there. So there's a junction somewhere. God damn, man. Damn and blast. And now they've got it up there. Who knows? You're gonna have to do a lot of damage in here to find it. Because the other day, I thought it was here. I thought the problem was here. So I know that one of these come from there. So this one should ring with one of these ones. Right. So it goes from here to there. Okay. Should go from here over to there. This one and this one, right, that's one leg there. So I'm going to go and disconnect at the fuse board. I had live and neutral connected together at the switchboard, at the fuse board, which I've now disconnected. So if that's the case, this shouldn't ring. And I'm going to connect this and see where this rings. This one here shouldn't ring now. Right, that's not ringing. Go to this one over here. That's not ringing. Right, so that's connected. Let's see. Yesterday when I was testing, I think that one came to over this side. Hopefully it'll do so. It will be. So that one comes over to here. This shouldn't ring. This one's put a bend in that, so I know. So that one goes to here. That one goes to there. This one is linked is at the fuse board and linked over there. So right, so I'll connect this one and see where this goes. I mean, look at this cheap old sockets, and you can tell this is not a very good job. Let me see where this one goes to. So that's ringing with that one there. Checked it both ends. So anyway, so right, so we know now that one goes from there over to here, and then that one, the other one goes from there over to here. If I short this out, so now this should ring to the one on the left hand side of the bed, right hand side of the bed. Right, so it should ring there, and yeah, it should ring there, and it should also ring at the fuse board. So it's ringing there, yeah, and should also. So I mean, I don't like that. So what is that all about then? There's a joint somewhere, because I've still got one more leg to find. Yeah, I've still got one more leg to find. I still haven't found that leg there yet. The one on the left. The one on the left, I haven't found that yet. This one here, I don't know where that goes. Because this one goes to the fuse board and is connected to that. And so, the thing is, you know the problem, what you need to do is to rewire this properly, but how are you going to do that in this place? I don't know how you're going to do it. Right, so, right, 200 meg ohms, live in neutral to earth, see what we get on this leg here. Yep, fine. Live in neutral to earth. Well, not as good. Somewhere along the line, the rest of the, I reckon there's more than one connection, because the fan and the lights are connected somewhere along the line. Yeah, okay, cool. But it's over 1 meg ohm, so that would be deemed as okay. So now this is the vital part. This is the part. So let's go to the fuse board and see what we get there, because we don't want that leg to be down. Let's see what we get now, because it should be connected to the same thing. Right. Okay. That's good. That's brilliant. I wonder, because when I was coming down this morning, I said, I wonder if the fan's got something to do with it, giving the bad reading, because there's a fan in this circuit, so I'm gonna connect this. Right, connect that. Then I'm going to connect the other one over on the other side of the bed. That's only got one socket there, one cable. I'm going to reconnect that. So now, when I connect, hopefully it shouldn't trip, and those two sockets should be alive. Yeah. I don't want to disturb that one, because we know that's working, that's fine. I don't want to mess with that. So I'm going to need a bit, I was going to connect it in one of them, so I can move it to this side. So I've connected it temporarily, moved it from that side to that side. There is there. So I've got a socket and C plugged in, so let's see what happens. Yep, so you can hear that. So the socket and C's come on. That's it there. So everything's disconnected, but from our testing, it should come on here as well. Yeah? That's correct, isn't it? Should come on there as well. Yep. Right, so we know that there's a link. I couldn't identify that cable there, so let's just make sure it's not live. It's not live. That's not live. Okay, I couldn't identify where that goes. So let's see now. If I reconnect this one and reconnect these, it should come on. We'll do that and see if it trips. But what I'm going to do it without having the loads in. Because remember, it feeds this stuff up here, all this stuff here. And I'm wondering if that fan, yeah, looks of it, by the looks of it, looks like some cheapskate thing, but I could be wrong. Let's get that connected. Yeah, I'm going to connect these ones without the load and see what happens. Right, I'll just take this load out because I don't know what's causing the fault. So obviously we know that there's aggravation there because it shouldn't be ringing in two places when everything's disconnected. So we know we've got something's not been done right. Right, okay. This load is 1.5, this load's 2.5. That's what's confusing me. I thought I'd done some wrong connection. So that's what they've got connected as the load, the 2.5. Oh, hold up there. I wonder if I take you home, would you still be in love, baby? I wonder. It can't be. I'm sure it's not, but I'm going to check it. Right, okay. So I've just connected the one on the left-hand side of the bed. So what I'm thinking, which it can't be, it ain't gonna be, sure it's not gonna be, but you never know. Right, so the leg that I couldn't find, I've connected together, live and neutral. Let me see. It shouldn't ring because obviously this should be the load somewhere else. Right, so it's definitely not that, so that's good. But where it goes, I do not know. Now, I'm ready to switch on. Ready to switch on. I'm going to plug my socket and see over here. Let's see if it comes on. See if it trips, actually. So we know that one by the bed's working. Fantastic. This one over here should be working. These ones. Beautiful. Right, okay. Right, so there's a leg over there that I don't know what it does. I'm going to check to see if it's live though. Shouldn't be. Nope, it's not live. Right, let's see what we get. It's good. Okay. Cool. What then I switched the fan isolator because I'm not sure which way it switches. It doesn't say on. To be honest, I just changed the opposite, switched it in the opposite direction and see what happens. Right, okay. So that's same to me. But so what's changed between yesterday and today? I mean last week, earlier in the week and today. So that's telling me I can reconnect this, reconnect that, and those should work. But I've still got a leg over there that's disconnected. God knows, mate. Well, if you do something and it works, and that's fine, but when I if this works, that'll be fantastic. I can get out of here. But I haven't really identified what was wrong. All I know is there's a, what they call it, a bridge or something here where they've joint, where there's a joint somewhere that's not correct. In some cases, it can be a simple case of loose connection that caused the MCB to trip, you know. But mind you, when I was testing, I did test a fault. Right. Right, so that's working. Right, I don't know if the fan. Fan's working. See, you got this leg here that's not connected and it's not live. That's weird. So, what that must do, I think that does this. How do you know if this is on? Not a light or anything to tell you if it's on. Well, anyway, it's I tested that, so it's not down to earth or anything, so I can connect it. Yeah, I can connect that. Yeah, tested it. It's not down to earth. Everything's cool. So that should be able to be connected. So far, everything's working, except for one leg that I can't, it's not alive, and I couldn't find where it goes to. So I haven't connected it. So at the moment, everything seems to be working. Once I put this fuse in, I think I might do it now actually. I didn't want to, but I don't know what sort of connection did I do in there. What I'll do, I'll just yeah, I don't think this should be on. No, okay. Right. See what happens now. Oh, so I switch it on. Right, so that's good. So that's the other spur. So we know everything's cushy. God knows what I've done. Once we get it all back together, we'll see what happens. Everything's connected now, like apart from that one cable. I'm going to leave that cable disconnected and in connectors. So it looks like everything is cushy. All I need to do is get a 5 amp fuse for that. What we've done, reconnected there, reconnected there, reconnected there. Only here where I've left one leg connected and the other leg that I don't know where it goes disconnected. And then once I've got that back, I go and get the fuse, put it in, and then switch on the rest of it. Hold up there. I didn't realise. I didn't see this, but there's a TV here. Yeah, so it's got to be plugged in somewhere. Maybe behind it. So there's a socket behind there. So maybe, yeah, I didn't see that all the time. And no, I did ask them, are there any more sockets? And they said no. So what it could do, well, I don't know. Yes. Yeah, it's got to be something connected there. Okay, so, all right, and so that's that now. I can switch on now, and yeah, I can switch on and see what's going on. Where is it plugged in?
So it's.
Right. So no, there's.
Yes,
I think this must be the leak.
Yes.
So where is this? Remember, I did ask if there's any sockets under here.
Okay, there are plugs here.
Let's have a look.
These two here.
Yeah, see, That's what I was asking about, if there's any other plan. Oh, I'm going to turn off. I'm going to turn off and check. Yeah, they're all working, but it's not wired correctly.
Yeah.
But it's working.
It's working.
What the fault is, I can't tell you. All I've done, what I've done, is what I usually do. Yesterday when I was testing, not Monday when I was testing, and I couldn't get through. This time I've come, I disconnected everything and checked his cable.
Yes,
and then I reconnected and it started working. I was quite surprised. Because when I tested to see if it would work, and it said it would, so I reconnected and it worked. However, there's one cable here.
Yes.
I don't know what it does.
Yeah.
It's all.
It's always been this.
No. It was connected.
It was connected. Yes.
But
you don't know what it does. Yes.
Yeah, because I can't find the other end of it.
Yeah.
Right. So there we are. It's connected now into that fuse and that neutral there. Swap sides. Right. So let's go and do some testing and see. I'm going to do loop test on all the sockets and do a trip. RCD trip. Okay. What? What? That is weird. That's a weird reading. 0.01. Well, this circuit ain't right anyway, so this circuit's not right. 0.01 again. What? Some sort of connection's not right. I wonder if this is something to do with the way I've got this thing set up. Because that reading's not changing. No, something's wrong. Something's not right. Right. This is problems, mate. This new tester is aggravation. Right, so what happened was, you see that number there? That was 1.04. And it was taking 1.04 from the actual reading that I was getting for ZS. Because that number appears when you auto null it. You know when you're doing continuity and you do that, right? That you auto null it, right? And it gives you the read. That reading stayed there from yesterday when I was doing some testing. But the thing is, with the 1741, you can just change from, you can auto null and you can do loop test and it doesn't affect it. But in this one, it does. Yeah, so let's see if it changes this time. Right. And you see these marks. You don't have to wait for it to disappear. You can, if the reading is steady, you can just press it and stop it, because apparently there's what they call noise interference on the circuit. That's why it's taking so long to go across. Right. So that's cool. 0.74, which is more like it. 0.01, and I was getting that for every socket. Can't have that. .85, 0.74 says 0.85 is the highest reading on the sockets. I'm not going to take everything else apart and check them, to be honest with you. So, okay, just want to make sure that it's working. 0.85. Oh yeah, I'm going to do a ZS. I'm going to do a trip test on it. Better warn the client so she knows. It's 0.5, cool in the gangster.